All right. Hello everyone, it's Adam here. I'm just going on here for a second to check out the choppiness before spring officially starts. Look at that. Got some crazy flow. So the lake that I live on, it wasn't always a lake. It was really a creek. and some human decided to put a dam here, dam it up, and basically they created this lake from what was a river. And then people lived on it. So, you know, humans increasing property value is what we do best for the purpose of taxes and recreation. Are we recording? We are. So there's one problem here with this this Klim Krios Pro helmet. As you can see, the problem is that the GoPro is sideways because of the way this bubbles out. So I need to add a little extender to push this out a little bit further from my head to look even more stupid, and then push this in so that you guys can see it better, see a normal angle. Or I should start writing like this, and then you this is my first time using this this microphone with this helmet and this whole setup. So if the audio doesn't come through, I'll just do a voiceover later and pretend that I remember what I said. All right, let's go hop on a Class 6 road, and yeah, let's just do that real quick. We'll do it this trail, and hopefully I won't drop the bike too many times. It is still mud season, and so I expect it to be really nasty back here. And not only is this a big heavy bike, but it also, I'm on street tires, so don't expect my best work, guys, is what I'm trying to say. So part of my goals of this year, and this started last year and I'm kind of extending into 2021, but you know, I'm gonna try to do better this year, is making myself more accessible to you all on social media channels. Some people are kind of hungry for that. And so, you know, people have different social networks they want to use. And so I'm trying to be better at, you know, so you all can reach me. So I'm going to put a few overlays here on this video with various social media links, and maybe make this one of the channel videos. This is a road, by the way, I promise. Nice fresh wood there. Oh, this is going to be wet. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is going to suck. We'll shot the bike a few times, don't worry about it. So we're going to do, oh boy. Oh, that's bad. 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 Okay. I swear to God, guys, I'm sinking about 6 inches down. Let's check this out. I don't think I should go any further, actually. I probably just should do like a normal video here. Let's turn off traction control. Here we go. I think we're kind of in for a treat today. See? These are my, oh, that is so, oh yeah. 4 inches of slop, and it's still soaking wet. I don't think we should do this yet. Not by myself and not on a heavy bike. Sorry. Well, I'll still go through the video like I planned, but I'm not doing a mile of this. Dropping the bike is fine, but yeah, see, like the Anarchy Adventures are all, I mean, all the knobs are just totally caked up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're just getting caked with mud there. Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. So, let's do a classic trail turn. I'm going to walk it up to here and then do a 3-point turn. Did I say 3-point turn? I meant 9-point turn. There we go. And out we go. Let's just walk it out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's bad. All right, let's let's get back on the road. that was stupid. So you guys do want to do more. That's usually better about a month from now. That's why our Class 6 roads don't officially open until June. About a month and a half from now, because of that reason. Social media stuff. So basically, in a very short nutshell, I want to get you guys more ways to follow me. Not because I want that, because it takes a shitload of time, but people have been asking for it for a while. For the longest time, it was like, I post an adventure writer, I have a blog which no one reads, I have a Flickr profile that no one looks at anymore, and then I have my YouTube channel, which YouTube was the most of my work. And then a lot of unmonetizable sources started coming up, like, you know, Adam, can you start a Discord server? Can you start a WeChat? Can you start a WhatsApp? Can you start an Instagram? Can you start a newsletter? Can you do a column? And so I started doing columns in the MOA magazine, which is fine, you know. I did the MOA magazine columns, that went pretty well. And then I did, let's turn ABS back on. Let's turn ABS back on, there we go. I did join Instagram last May, and I post there sometimes. Anyway, let me get started here. So basically, 2021, there'll be more ways to read the stuff that I'm doing. Connect with me, if you will. Just know that I'm not really doing it like, you know, in any meaningful full-time way. So, like, don't expect much from me as far as interactions. I'll do my best, but I have a lot of jobs that pay me, so I'll do my best. So that's what I'm trying to say here, is just, you know, follow me and I'll try to interact with you. But for the most part, email is, I'm still going to do a muddy road, by the way. Email is still the best way to reach me. So adam@adamchandler.me. I'm on email about 6.5 working hours per day. I'm on email. And then the other 6 to 12 hours a day I'm in other things. But yeah, so you can reach me pretty much 9 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. It's a part of my life. So email is always best, and photos, videos, you know, those kind of things are always appreciated. And I will reply to you guys within a day or two, usually. Second thing is, of course, YouTube. You know, YouTube comments. I try to reply to every single comment. I'll hit 10,000 subscribers in a couple of months, and I still am able to reply to every single comment. So I'll continue doing that as long as I can. You know, people are pretty nice and respectful. I block and remove about 2 comments a day from just ignorant assholes who just say mean things. They're usually not subscribers. They just stop by to call me an ignorant, call me an idiot, and so I just block them from the channel. So there's like 1,000 people that are blocked from commenting on the channel, and it just is what it is. I don't want to have negativity, and people see those comments and they get negative. So I just keep that stuff out of there and be nice to each other. This isn't not as muddy as I thought it would be. Then there's Instagram. So adam.chandler.adv is the Instagram account. So there's that. You can. I try to post at least 1 photo every day. Let's get some mud up here. But lately I've been doing 2 photos a day because I have more, little rut here. I have more photos than, I think I have 45 photos that are queued up for Instagram. And I finally was like, well, maybe I should post 2 a day for a few weeks to get back under that like 10 backlog count. I like to have a daily post to Instagram that's something topical. So it's like some of the other day I posted a picture of my car or something in the snow, and someone was like, there's still snow up there? I'm like, well, no, this photo is like 45 days old, I'm sorry. There's also the podcast, Spinning Spokes with Adam Chandler. You can find it on, well, wherever your podcast of player of choice. Just search the directory, it'll be there. I think I'm up episode 13 or 14 now. I'm trying to do one of those once a month. I used to be trying to do it weekly, and now I'm like, monthly is fine. So 1 podcast a month for Spinning Spokes. There's also, if you go to I'll put a link here, but basically Revue, R-E-V-U-E, is a newsletter service I'm using. I think if you do review, revue.adamchandler.me, you can subscribe to my newsletter. And that's going to be, I've been doing them weekly. I'd like to keep up weekly. And the goal of that is to do topical stuff, as in like what's happening right now, but also to take some of my things that are appearing in the MOA newsletter, that are appearing in different publications, or condensed version of my ride reports, and put them on the newsletter. So basically, I was writing this thing anyway for either a newsletter for the Vermont BMW Club, or a newsletter for the MOA, or I was writing it on Adventure Rider, or I was going to put it on my blog. And so let me just condense it and place it onto the newsletter for you guys. It's free for you guys to subscribe to it, and I hope you'll give it a read. It goes right to your inbox. I think I have 10 people subscribed to that right now, so yeah, that's that. And then, what else? I'm trying to think. It's beautiful today, isn't it? It's a balmy 55 degrees, but it's still pretty. Newsletter, podcast, YouTube, Instagram. There's the, there's always me on Adventure Rider. You can read those posts if you want to. There's the Wanderings and Adventures 2021 post that's going to be updated as I go to events. Like for example, this coming Friday, I'm going to be down in South Carolina at the MOA, or the BMW Performance Center, doing a training. And so premier training with them for a couple of days. So there's that. So stuff like that will make its way to basically Instagram, YouTube, and the Rides and Wanderings thread. And so I feel like that should be enough to cover all of your needs for a little bit. You know, I like sharing this stuff with you guys. I just want to make sure that it's not overload, 'cause I'm just one dude. And so I'm always concerned about like there just being too much content. I'm gonna go back on that road actually, because I don't have a lot of time to ride today. I'm still working tonight. I'm still working more. That's kind of the social media links I think for 2021 that I could think of. If more stuff comes up, I always, by the way, in the description of all these videos, there's a boilerplate that I copy and paste every single time. And that boilerplate is, it contains basically all of the links. So there's a Patreon page there you guys can subscribe to and pay me money if you want to. There is a Buy Me a Coffee link where if someone just wants to give money in support of the channel, in support of these rides, my gas, etc., they can spend $5 for a coffee, a San Francisco coffee, not a New Hampshire coffee, and just say thanks. And it's a one-time thing, and I get that payment immediately. It goes through Stripe. I have an OnlyFans page, which you guys should totally subscribe to. Fun story real quick. And I was trying to find, I basically Googled, like, what are places that creators can get paid? And I created a bunch of accounts. And I went to OnlyFans, knowing it's for men and women to show their schlongs and their ding-dongs. And I still joined it. And then I posted, like, they say, well, we have to approve you to have a channel, so describe your content. And I was like, I'm a motorcycle guy, and I make YouTube videos. And they were like, you don't meet the qualifications for OnlyFans. And I'm like, oh crap. So I basically did not lie to them and say that I'm going to show my schlong. I basically reapplied with the same exact description, and they approved me. So there's an OnlyFans page, which is really unfortunate because like I have a lot of people that have followed it already. Obviously no one's paying for it because I don't have any content on there that's paid for content. But people are following me, and then I get these really like lewd direct messages from creators on OnlyFans that just send me like nasty photos, and I always block them because I'm like, I'm not here for that. I mean, if it continues and no one like none of you follow that channel, then I'll just close it. I did it for the lulz, and it's still there. But that description has all kinds of different ways to support the channel and support me. I don't need the money. I'm happily employed with 3 different income sources. I'm very happy. I'm doing well. I don't need the money, but some people have offered or asked how can they give back, and I'm trying to find a way that's convenient for everyone. So there's the Amazon affiliate store where you can go and you can just buy the Wera tool set, or buy the Loctite 243, or buy the GS 911 that's on my channel and used in videos. Like, you can buy those things through my Amazon store, and I get 1% of that back. That's the most popular way people give me money. It's about like $1,200 to $1,500 per year that I get back through Amazon affiliates. So that's kind of nice. And then, yeah, the OnlyFans, the Buy Me a Coffee, the Patreon, those are all ways to give a buck. And then of course there's just content. Oh, and then finally, oops, still standing through here, it's a little muddy. Finally, YouTube finally opened up memberships to me. So you guys, for like, I think it's $1.99 a month, you can subscribe to the channel. And if enough people do that, I'll start doing some like Friday live stream chats with you all and just hang out with you, everyone, and have some beers and just sort of talk. So that's another thing too. So YouTube has a thing now where you can subscribe to the Adam Chandler YouTube channel, and it's like $2 a month, and I'll try to figure out some perks at some point. And when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll be able to sell merchandise on YouTube. So I'll be able to do some branded shirts, and I'm thinking about like a fun shirt that I pay, like I'll probably end up spending $250 on designs, but like one of them is, and then I'll never make that money back, but at least I have some shirts to wear to rallies. One of the shirt designs was like, torque wrench ? And it's just a picture of some dude's hand, like a drawn graphic of a hand. And so, like just various fun things, fun jokes about me and kind of my terribleness as a mechanic. Just stuff like that. So that's kind of the whole ecosystem right now of the Adam Chandler world, I guess you could say. I don't expect anyone to actually subscribe to this channel and actually like interact with me, but people have said they're kind of hungry for it, and so I thought, well, let me just make it available to people, and if people want to actually subscribe and participate, they now have that option, and I'll just make it available for you all who want to either just interact with more places or give me money. And some people kind of just want to say thank you, and I appreciate that. There's one guy for like 4 years who has given me $5 a month through Patreon. Like that's cool, thank you. And I don't actually have that set to pay me out ever. I just have it in there. So if one day, for example, I lose all my jobs and I can't make my mortgage payment, I'll go onto Patreon and log in and download my $500 that I've gotten over the last 10 years from this dude, and it's just nice. It's just nice that there's that money sitting out there. I'm not being taxed on it. It's like the AdSense money. AdSense from YouTube caps out at 10 grand, so I let it get the 10 grand, and then it's every 4 years or so I'll get a big fat check for 10 grand. It's like, oh, that's nice. So those kind of things, are just on the channel. They're just fun, and those of you that want to support it, I appreciate it, but it's not required, right? This is always going to be free. So that's the 2021 social media update. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys that cool Class 6 road, but it was going to be bad news bears. And I got to go back to work. I'm not done working for the day. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and ride safe. I appreciate it. Ending this thing on a stall. Take care, everyone. Bye.